This week parasha Parashat Behar-Bechukotai. We learn Parashat Behar-Bechukotai right before, almost before Shavuot. But the Parashat Bechukotai is clear. Why do we say after Shavuot? It talks about Yachad Kollel, Tichleshana Bechukotai. We want to receive the Torah with the right dimension, with the right understanding, and the Torah makes it to happen that it's like a new start. We finish up with the Klal of the curses and we start with Brach. Now, a very interesting point in Parashat Behar also has to do with Shavuot. Now, usually every parasha, you have to understand what is the hemshech of the parasha. All of the parasha is connected to each other. A lot of times we have to learn all of the midrashim to tell us what's the shaykhut of the parasha. Now, Rashi, the last Rashi in the Parashat Behar, on Pasuk of Aleph, the last Rashi on the Parashat Behar, on Pasuk of Aleph, and the last Rashi tells us what is the connection, all of the parasha all together. It says, in other words, it says, this parasha, in this parasha, was said by the Seder. It's the order into it. What's the order? Betichila is al Shavit. First Torah says, keep Shavit, Shemitah. Shemitah is a sign of Emunat HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to believe that Hashem does it. Somebody's worker, and he has a land, he has 10 children, and whatever that he makes is from the land. Now Hashem says, don't plant. Now it's very hard not to plant. Sometimes the Nisayon is a 1 minute Nisayon, 1 day Nisayon. Hold on. But here, for a year, he has to go see his land. Have to plant, I have to sow my seeds here, I have to do things. And sometimes he says, what happens to me? What happens to my children? What happens? Torah says, keep Shemitah. Now, if Chabad Mammon, now, what about if he has a greed for money and doesn't keep Shavit? What happens to him? So for Limkor. Then Torah talks about somebody sells his movable objects. This is the punishment for somebody who didn't keep Shemitah. Because he thought that I'm doing myself, therefore he had a greed, and even Hashem said, okay, you go by yourself, it's what happens to you. Becomes poor and he has to sell his metalterim, his movable object. Now, once the punishment happens to a person has to come to himself, to the shul, to see what could I do, what could I fix? Fix up. Now, if it doesn't fix up, that greed still is there, and there is a greedy person, so then the next parasha is that he sells his land. Torah says, if you sell your land, what's the halacha? What should you go after it? Now, again, the person has to come to himself. Why does HaTorah do that? Do teshuvah. If he doesn't do teshuvah, so mocheret beto. Finally, he sells his home, his house. Therefore, when something like that happens to a person has to ask himself, what's happening? Why is it? If he doesn't do teshuvah, then it comes worse, and he would borrow money with rebit, with interest. That's also. And all of the later ones are harder than the first one. And if he's doesn't do teshuvah, finally he sells himself. Now, a person has to ask himself, why Hashem do that? I have a lot of money, wealth, everything. I've lost everything. Why did Hashem do that? Do teshuvah, do something. He sells himself, doesn't do teshuvah. Then he sells himself to God. Whereas he sold to a Jew, at least with the Jew is better, the punishment becomes more. He sells himself to God. And then, not only to God, the Eker. Torah says the Eker Mishpacha. Mishpacha Eker. Rashi says, what's Eker? He sells himself to Avodah Zarah. Now, not to be over the Avodah Zarah, to serve Avodah Zarah, to draw water and to cut wood for Avodah Zarah. That is the last station. That is the last station that he sells himself to Avodah Zarah. Well, the question is that what's Torah telling us? He didn't do teshuvah, and last station is that he sells himself to Avodah Zarah. And what is it that all of the procedure Torah goes to us? Hashem has so much patience with the person. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and gets harder and harder and harder. First of all, you see the way that is the hashgacha, the way that hashgacha deals with the person. Hashgacha, what he wants from us, do teshuva, we have to do teshuva. No, that's why the Chachmei Mussar say, if you learn Mussar every day and you correct yourself, you prevent yourself from history. Everybody wants free history. Doesn't want history. Everybody is afraid of history. Doesn't want. So I'm telling us over here, some historian comes to a person to correct himself. Now, if a person learns Mussar, learns, say there are Mussar and learns and correct himself, then that's it. Now, then you learn the hashgacha. It's very careful not to touch you, little by little, just little and little, to make you come on the right road. There's no anger, there's no nikama to take revenge. It's like a loving father, little by little, put him on the way. Now, what's Torah? Why the last station is that he sells himself out of Torah. You see, the punishment of Torah is not taking revenge. Punishment is, a lot of times, what's punishment? Punishment, this person takes revenge. He wants to empty out himself, he wants to put out his anger to other person. But Torah's punishment is not that. Torah's punishment is the tikkun, like the best punishment is we project the outcome of your act to you. This is what you did. And understand how terrible it is. A child does something wrong. The best punishment is to teach him that what was the consequence of your act, and you have to fix it. Because the principal of a school was very famous for educating the children. They asked him, they made an interview with him, what's your secret of your success? He says, I have children in the school, elementary school. Whatever that if somebody does something wrong, I come. I tell him that, you did this. Good. Now let's say that somebody broke something, went to a classroom and played with the ball. He says, you stole, you broke this. Now you are responsible to fix it. I will call home and tell them that that's every personal money. Yes, he has personal money. From his personal money, he has to pay to fix that. In other words, the consequence of your act, and you're responsible for it. No, maybe a portion of money pays, but he understands that this act has consequence. And what type of consequence? Very important. A lot of times the person feels that there is something, but it's not so terrible, it's okay. And that's why he doesn't do teshuva. Why doesn't he do teshuva? It's okay, everybody's doing, everybody does that. It's okay. That killed him. Now Torah is telling us, you have to understand, when there was Shemitah and you were greedy, you didn't keep Shemitah, what did you do? You weren't greedy. You did avodah zarah. This last station is a projection what you did many years ago. At that time that you decided deliberately to work on Shemitah, what did you do? You didn't believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that was the problem at that time. We are not trying to tell you is the punishment that you are taking revenge from you. That's what you decided for yourself at that time, that you didn't keep the Shemitah. What did you do? Shemitah means everything belongs to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem says, take. Don't take. If you have such emunah and faith to Hashem, you have emunah to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But if you go against that, you are greedy, you don't listen to Hashem, that's avodah zarah. Therefore, here we are telling you that what's happening to you is a consequence of your act while you did at that time. And Torah is telling us, unbelievable certain life, that a lot of times a person gets in a box, and whatever that you do to him, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Torah is telling us, very, very important point. Parasha is telling you, is somebody, he doesn't get it. Hashem sends one message, 2 messages, 3 messages. For whatever that does, he doesn't get it. No, Torah is teaching us very important in southern life. A lot of times you don't get it. You need somebody from outside to tell you what goes on. If you want just to be self-supplied, you think, I know it. I do it. I know how to do it. I do it myself. No. That's why the Mishnah says, the Mishnah says, everybody needs a Rav. Person needs a Rav, not that the Rav has a bigger knowledge, not that the Rav is a more intelligent person. The Rav is out of you. But sometimes when you are with yourself, you justify it. You don't get it. Torah says, one after the other, person sells himself. What do you need more than that? What type of change? Torah is testifying the person gets in a box. He cannot get out of the box. You cannot do it. You need the power from outside. You need some knowledge from outside. You need to come out to somebody from outside to point out to you, let you to. A lot of times in life you have the experience of that. You go to a friend, you ask, and they open the matter for you. You say, wow, I was so obvious, right? I didn't understand it. I was biased. I was thinking this is right. And 100% I was ready to swear for you. But no, I see it's wrong. Therefore, that's the limud Torah, this parasha that is telling us, this happens, and the projection and the real chinuch and education is consequence of the act. Person has to understand everything that does, and it's not mikri, it doesn't just happen. It's a consequence of my act, my things, and to understand that all of us, asel lecharab, that the Mishnah says, is very important and essential in life to educate ourselves and to get the messages of life.